Pressure isn't a word that I use in my vocabulary. I don't think that pressure's a thing.
He can deliver in critical situations.
You know, we want to win, and we want to win the big ones.
We are back at it. We're live. We got the countdown going for the Texans and the Bears, baby. Let's rock and roll. NFL's back. I can't wait to dive into
From
this.
finding your peeps
It's the Hall of Fame game. NFL preseason. The Texans and the Bears. We're getting started early.
To finding your
7:30
pace.
Kickoff. At 8, we're rocking and rolling. 4 minutes, so I show my
relax and recharge around the world with Marriott Bonvoy.
Wait to see the season kick off, man. A lot of rules changes, a lot of regulation changes. Let's get
BK's
into it
new
today.
fire
Hope you guys are
menu,
ready to go.
5 items, 5 levels, so you level 1's like level 5.
Let's keep going. All the subscribers going to be coming in today. More people joining us live, watching the game. Friends, people, new fans, new friends, people around watching the NFL.
What you have
We
inside.
were big time, obviously, for the NBA. Did our first NBA play-by-play, and there was thousands of people in there. So get ready for the the NFL season to get started and kickoff. It's going to be a lot going on, a lot of action, even in preseason as we get going, rocking and rolling. If you're in here right now for the first time, smack that like button. We are ready to go. People will start coming in here as the countdown continues, and we will be live for the game here in a few minutes. Good morning to all of you. I see people coming in. Pitbull Mama, how you doing? Jeff Lee's in the building. Julie's in the building. More people are going to start coming
Whatever you
in
need,
right now.
from coverage to service,
As we
get more
prepare
with Geico.
everything, get your popcorn ready, get your
Walk in
sodas
for all
ready.
your favorites
There's
during
a
Little
lot
Caesar's
that's going to
Summer
be
of Hot and
happening
Ready,
here
like a
today.
thin crust pepperoni pizza for $7.99. No need to order ahead.
Pizzas are
Just
going
get
out
here
too.
ASAP.
Okay. Get some pizza
Stuck the
going.
landing. Walk in for your hot and ready favorites like $7.99 thin crust.
What we got going on? What do you guys
In the
eating? You
neighborhood,
guys eating some food?
every
You guys
delivery
getting
is a
ready to
treat.
go tonight?
One pistachio for you, sir.
One
Countdown
strawberry
gets ready to
please.
go.
Oh! Enjoy it.
Oh,
Jackson, how you doing out there?
Something minty?
Of course, it's a large.
I apologize when you start coming like crazy. We'll try to get these people out of there. We don't want any crazy people coming in.
Lucky.
We can remove some of these crazy messages here. And we'll remove anybody that acts crazy here. Let's remove some of these crazies. There we go. A lot of people are trying to come to our live stream, having a good time. Tracy, how you doing? Annie, how you doing? Welcome back to the live stream, baby. I'm ready to go tonight. We are rocking and freaking rolling for the first NFL game. I told you we would do this, and we're here. I can't believe it's actually here. It felt like it's been months and months
She
since the
suffered
NBA ended, and we are back.
From the hospital
Texans,
to the final
Bears,
of the
the
US
kickoff is
Being
going to
in the
come up
hospital
soon.
for that whole
Who do you
year was
got
gonna
in
be
the
harder
chat
than
right
anything else
now?
I'm
Who
gonna
are you
face.
picking to win the game? I'm actually going to drop it in here as a poll.
We make it easy to save with an online commercial auto quote because your to-do list
We
is
got
big enough.
Bears,
60,000
Bears,
bonus points to stop
Texans.
scrolling and start
Hey,
living.
you never know what's
Redeem
gonna
points for
happen, right?
travel with
Because
Chase
obviously
Sapphire Reserve.
Some players
Let me
play,
get this straight.
some
You're saying
players
Boost
don't
Mobile
play.
is now a
And it's
major
kind of
network?
like, hey,
but better, more affordable.
I can give
Yeah,
my
write
pick
that down.
right now. We're gonna get ready.
You're
Pick your
telling me
team
the
in
new
the
Boost
chat.
Mobile's
Drop
got
it out there
5G
right now. The
towers?
poll
Thousands
is
and
now
thousands,
in there.
actually. And we've also
Get ready
got
for people to
nationwide
come
coverage.
into the
99% of the country.
Where's the 1%? Some new NFL people, some new
Stop bringing up my
And we're
mom.
proud to announce unlimited talk, text, and
As
data
you know,
starting at just $25
I got my
per month
popcorn ready. Popcorn and chips at the same time.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Pop.
Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
How you guys doing out there?
Thanks. You're too kind.
Live audio coming
Unlimited
through.
2%
You can
cash
hear
back. The Wells Fargo
the game
Active
will be
Cash
live.
credit card.
You're going to hear everything. Just like if you're watching the game at home on your couch, you can even put the game on if you want and mute it. Because we're going to bring it through the channel here and a lot of other fun opportunities.
In life, many men have talent,
Touchdown, baby.
but talent in itself is no accomplishment.
Andre Johnson, rock and roll. Zach Patrick Willis.
Don't hope someone gives you an opportunity. Create one for yourself.
Hit on the play by Julius Peppers.
I love football.
Freeney got to it. Got him. Drake Freeney.
I love this game.
Through this bust, with these guys in that hall, we will be forever.
watching that montage, and RC just laughed and said, these guys are so good at football, and truly, they are 7-member class in 2024 enshrined into the.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And he's this is a make-or-break season for him. He's got to make an impact. Bango, and we are back just like
Bears
that,
team.
as you know.
He's finally going in. He's been battling ALS since 2021.
We got the Texans, right? We got the Bears. We are here at the top of the screen. You're going to see the scoreboard lining up properly for you guys as well. We're going to get that lined up and get ready to get into the action-packed game. We got some announcers that are here right in the background.
In the Chicago suburbs on Saturday, along with many of his former Chicago Bears teammates. You can imagine what a scene that will be presenting him.
Put the dice
with
in the
his
chat.
Jacket and his bust in his house.
Bang.
Because he can't make it as he continues his fight with ALS.
And you think about just the fight and his hope that he would live long enough to see that day, and the emotions that are part of that, and the fact that the Payton family
get that popcorn ready
involved in the introduction. I mean, I can't imagine how much more this moment could mean and how much more could possibly be amplified given all that.
This always is one of the most emotional moments of a person's career.
Yeah.
Right? So this is going to mean so much to so many people. His family will make the trip to Canton. They'll come back with the Hall members and bring him.
Julie, how you doing?
And the bust, and you can only imagine the emotions that will be involved in the McMichael house that day.
Man. It's wild when you're a little kid and you see the guys go in the Hall of Fame. These are the old guys that you watch. Now you become an older guy. I'm older than you are, but these are people that you watch. These are guys, some of whom you competed against.
Oh, yeah.
As you just as a thought about
Jeff Lee, how you feeling?
As an offensive lineman.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what would that have been like to deal with that dude?
I saw him in Tahoe at that golf outing, and I was spin move after.
Subscribers are coming in too.
You know, he was such a talented player. He had the ability to so fast, and he could make his upfield rip or bowl the outside shoulder look just like his spin move.
Jeff Lee, Julie, you were here, right? You were here for the
which one?
Annie, you were here for the NBA, right?
It was just.
You guys here for the NBA finals, all the NBA playoff games?
If you turn your back, what happens?
Yeah, you don't want to turn as the offensive tackle. The moment he beats your hip line off the ball, you start turning, and he hits that one.
We got our shot glass lined up. As soon as we hit 50 likes in the building on our first NFL live stream, we're taking shots, baby.
He's living in plenty tackles nightmares to this day.
Inkaholic, our tattoo sponsor, can't forget them.
Profane praise, which is the highest praise a coach like that can offer about just how difficult it was to try to prepare for this guy. Just, I don't know what you do.
Oh, no, Dwight Freeney played on those teams that were so much offense in Indianapolis, but are
you guys sitting on your couch right now? Sitting on the couch, sitting in a chair. Where you guys at? Get a bar. Where you guys at right now?
And you probably weren't going to get it done. Also, I think about Julius Peppers. I went out to Houston to train when I was going into the draft for a weekend, right? Because nobody wanted to pay for me to train the whole time. And I remember looking at Julius Peppers and watching him train and saying, I'm not going to make it to the NFL. Right. Like, if this is what dudes look like, if this is the way they move, if this is how big they are, if this is how explosive they are, ain't no way nobody want me on their team if they could get this type of guy on their team. And that's what he was. Andre Johnson. Have you ever stood next to Andre Johnson?
It's a big fellow.
Ask Courtney.
And I got my cigar ready too. Cigar right here.
Freak of nature, playing the wide receiver position.
Popcorn.
6'3", 230, and ran 4'3".
Pizza.
Those are the type of generational talent.
We're back at it. Shot glass. We're ready to go tonight.
The work and the effort it took.
Pimple Mama's back in the building. This is our first NFL.
His mouth was,
play by play.
Looked like it barely fit his head. And when he
throw the dice in the chat. Let's get the dice rocking and rolling in the chat right now, because all the new Mason mobsters are going to start coming in during the NFL season.
Dude, it was an intimidating.
Bango.
Just a thought on Johnson, Andre Johnson, come out of the U, and one of the greats, right? And then you play for a Texans team that wasn't, were they great? Yeah. No. But I don't think of on the field. I think of the pictures on Christmas time when he's out in the community and that receipt. If you guys know what I'm talking about, there's a long receipt where he took folks out in his community to help get gifts that maybe Santa wasn't going to show up otherwise, but Santa was wearing an 8-0 jersey. And this is, look, we could do this for each member of this class, and they're all incredibly deserving.
I got TV screens
to the Hall of Fame.
I got so many TV screens around this damn studio.
Have character.
I'm watching the game in so many different facets on here.
There's a lot of things that make a Hall of Famer.
Eric, what's going on?
These guys have. It goes beyond that.
If you ever met Dre, quiet, unassuming.
How you feeling, Eric?
Humble dude.
he knew he was talented, but he worked at it like.
On the porch, just kicking it right now.
I remember my visit to Miami when I was coming out of high school, and I saw Dre, and he.
I got some pizza over here.
They was about to play Virginia Tech. And I just could not believe a wide receiver could be that big.
I cannot wait for this game to start. Kickoff,
that group of them
smash that like button right now.
Receivers where they start changing. We look for them every year now. But Dre back.
We're spinning that wheel now, making some money.
6 years before that would have been a tight end. And now you get to the
got the wheel right there,
blowing by people on a go route, and you like, dude, that's DK.
Yeah. By the way,
DK before DK.
He was one of the first big wide receivers, and Dwight Freeney was one of the first small fast edge pass rushers, and they paved the way for a lot of the guys in the game today.
And a great reminder, there's no one path to greatness, but hard work is part of all of it. Coverage of the Enshrinement ceremony, Saturday, ESPN and the ESPN app, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
As soon as kickoff starts, all the people start running and watching the game.
I don't know if this young man's career will someday end with a gold jacket, but he's on the field in Canton, where the Hall of Fame game will be.
Caleb Williams is warming up.
Williams is a guy, fellas, that has a lot surrounding him, and that's the thing that I think we keep pointing out, is that you're not necessarily just on your shoulders. It's the circumstance that you're drafted into. Just how would you sort of characterize the wealth of options around him that many number ones have not had at their disposal?
Like usually, to your point, when these guys are getting drafted first, right? Like you don't have an opportunity to go out and do what Rampo's has done. This team finished last year.
You join the Mason Mob. Anybody could join the Mason Mob this year. We're going crazy. You watch and see NFL season. What time it is, guys? There's gonna be a lot of people rolling into the building.
Contract. Caleb Williams was brought to.
This is the Hall of Fame game, preseason game number 1. We're rocking and rolling. You watch. We have all preseason games. Some people watch preseason. Some people don't. At the top, we're gonna have the scoreboard. And also, when the season starts, thousands of people rocking and rolling in here. It's going to be a lot of damn fun. And every morning, we got our show at 10 a.m. So we have these people coming to the play-by-plays. They start getting more involved into the show.
You start thinking about
the giveaways, a lot of cool stuff happening. It's going to be a lot of fun. And whatever we see happening, we talk about it in this show.
This year bigger than we expected them to do. The one thing you just want to walk away from the season saying is we put a rookie quarterback in a great situation to grow and have success.
Yeah.
Jason, what's the thing you're looking for?
Are you guys eating some food right now?
Quarterbacks that had success.
What are you guys sipping on?
You quickly. All right, this young man has the.
It's not the morning, so some people are making some drinks out there, right?
Everybody's their own guy, and different people have different.
Mushroom, what's going on? You in the building?
As little as how you command the huddle, how you get the guys around you, communicate to them.
Pitbull Mama, how you feeling?
I think you're going to learn a lot about him early on and how he handles adversity, how he handles pressure, how he makes the guys around him.
Caleb Williams was the first pick in the NFL draft this year, and he's showing up tonight.
Unreal. The amount of talent that they've built around him. They've also invested in the offense.
Keenan Allen, they got some great receivers.
Including this year again in the draft, Karan from Yale, right? And so there's a plethora of talent. I think new subscriber. You know, what kind of guy is.
When might we see him on the field, Adam?
Next week.
Yeah?
I think they play their second preseason game at Buffalo.
Can you guys hear me okay? Just making sure as we get started, people start coming in. If you guys can hear me okay, put a Y in the chat. Make sure you guys can hear me okay right now.
Mapped out for him, and it would be a surprise in my mind if he didn't play. And Chicago is waiting and has been waiting for a quarterback like this forever. Yeah. They've never had a quarterback throw for 4,000 yards, the Chicago Bears.
Never.
In this day and age, in this league where everybody does it these times.
I think they got one now.
Yeah. They got a guy who can get it done.
And you come from USC, which is
the Bears have never had a quarterback to throw for over 4,000 yards.
Oklahoma before that, and
Can Caleb Williams do that?
See at Gonzaga, everybody in DC and the DMV knew this is going to be a guy who's got a chance to be a guy. And now here he is, the number 1 pick. We'll talk about the guy that was the number 2 pick last year. Speaking of weapons, he's got a guy who's wearing that number 1 again.
Stephon Diggs.
This offseason.
Left the Buffalo Bills, and now he's with the Texans.
Already talented Houston team. We'll discuss what they've got to do to take that next step, often the hardest part.
You're watching NFL Countdown, special edition.
Oh, yeah.
Presented by ESPN Bet.
What's going on, Brandon?
BK's got something new to savor. What's
going on right now? Let me see what's going on right now. All these people keep coming in here, obviously. We got to hide them from the chat. They come in, they go crazy. We pull them out, they come in. There's going to be a lot of cool people coming into the building, just so you guys know.
The world's
Get your popcorn ready.
Sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best.
Brandon said they won't have a damn 4,000-yard quarterback out there until they put a roof on that facility. Is that right?
Simply Safe, 24/7 lifeguard protection. This exclusive technology.
Eric said, not this year.
Agents to help stop crime in real time.
Stop. Police are on their way.
For instant intruder deterrence and faster police
I'm
response.
over here squinting, looking at the damn computer here. I got a computer right here I can look at. I got the game on. I got it over here. I got the game on that one. And the big screen ahead of me right now, I cannot wait. We're putting some cameras in the background, shining right here that can shine down on the desk. You guys can see all the operation, what's going on. I can't wait to do that. I'm freaking excited about that.
Your imagination is playing a cruel trick on you.
Abort the mission! What do you guys got tonight? 58% of people said the Bears are going to win the first preseason game.
Walk in for all your favorites during Little Caesar's Summer of Hot and Ready, like a thin crust pepperoni pizza for $7.99. No need to order it.
We got pizzas going out to some people's houses. I'm just saying, drop your lucky numbers. If you're in here right now, drop the lucky numbers in the chat. Make sure you subscribe. Drop your lucky number in there. Somebody's going to get a free pizza delivered to their house.
The best beginnings start with a click.
We're giving away a free large pizza tonight. Any 2 toppings you want, we're giving it away.
Start yours now with a special 4.
What was that about?
And let the magic begin.
Your season starts. NFL Plus Premium. Get access and coverage to all 49 preseason games. See the future stars shine bright. Get a look at the biggest names. New teams. Stay connected through the preseason with news and coverage.
This is the first NFL play-by-play we've ever done on this channel.
Big catch.
That's what we started to do, but it was NBA time, so we did NBA. But now we're back. NFL, it's preseason.
Preseason with NFL.
We'll see who comes in here tonight and hangs out.
Sign up today.
A lot of people come in and out, opening doors. Hopefully, as the game starts, they all jump in here and have a lot of fun. It's preseason, so we'll see who's interested.
There is murder, monster, and a lot of dragons.
Hey, with this popcorn, pizza, chips.
This is the greatest team ever.
The Disney Plus Hulu bundle. Plans starting at $16.99 a month. Feel as if you're free from allergies. And grab. Live Claritin Clear.
Let's go.
School is Sporting Goods has what you need to win your year. Check backpacks off your list from Nike, the North.
We're getting this up. The school season's back in action.
Latest colors from Stanley, Yeti, and Owala. With gear this good, it's never been easier to win your year.
There we go.
Find your next possibility on Cars.com. Where to next?
Bango. Dice in the chat. Dice in the chat.
다시 게임에 참여하시겠습니까?
Here we go.
What a throw by Stroud. High-stepping C.J. Strong. The Texans are going to the playoffs. D'Amico does it in year 1.
We kind of found our rhythm, and it's been cool to see the city of Houston smile again when it comes to football.
Breaking news as the Houston Texans traded for Bills wideout Stephon Diggs.
Got a lot of horses in the stable, you know what I'm saying?
Stephon Diggs was a big trade, though.
When you think about
the Texans ball out now because they got Stephon Diggs.
all the right moves.
As legitimate a threat as there is in the league, an incredible rise up.
Hopefully we got this rocking correctly. It's preseason. We'll see what happens.
Talk about Caleb and the
Get
weapons.
these cameras back, on, rocking and rolling. Got the play-by-play set up again.
Necessarily.
Hopefully rocking and rolling.
Everybody, but you see who they have added this offseason, including Diggs, Joe Mixon, 3 potential starters on defense, including Danielle Hunter. First team in NFL history to add a 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard rusher, and a player who had at least 10 sacks in the previous season. And RC, we've had this conversation throughout the day about this
Bears versus Texans
team that we seem to be.
We're rock and roll.
Seem to be
Lions talk by Chat Sports. What's up, Mike? How you feeling, brother?
They had been garbage for
We're out here today.
And then it's an amazing 180 just like that. But that's the first step. The next step. How big is the defense going to play a role in that next step?
I think it's large. And DeMeco Ryans has young, talented players on that defense. And let's take a look at what guys like Stingley, Christian Harris, and also Will Anderson were able to.
Live audio coming through.
Number 3 overall.
You can mute your TVs, listen to the game, hang out with us, have some fun.
And now you're going right here.
Hey,
you're going to see.
What are you sipping on? What are you drinking? What are you eating? That's what I'm talking about.
Cover 4, he jumps it right here. Watch Stingley overlap.
Let's go, Mike.
D-ball, but the way he tracks it, catches it with his hands, those are some of the things that you can't teach, which is why he was drafted so early. Christian Harris from University Lab School in Baton Rouge. Here, you're going to watch him have his eyes on the back. He expands to the tail route, picks it off. This dude ran 4.41, also ran the 100 in high school, ran the 200.
We got chips, we got pizza, we got cookies, we got everything over here.
Anderson Jr. Everybody knew he was an absolute stud coming out of Alabama, drafted.
Got a cigar lined up.
We were talking about the space the wide 9 creates.
Shot glass.
The hand usage from a young player. Yep. Now he gets skinny and gets to the quarterback. They're going to be really good offensively. But
as soon as we hit 50 likes on this for the first NFL stream,
and the way
50 likes, we take some shots tonight.
Chase and I keep talking about the same talking point. You take the first step, try to take the next step. That's something you guys went through in Philadelphia, right? Trying to finally knock down the wall. And it was different than Houston, but still, growth. How does that
Mike, who you got tonight?
Is it incremental? Where
Bears, Texans. I know some people aren't playing. We got to watch how it goes. Obviously, you know,
just becoming more familiar.
Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud. CJ doesn't play. Obviously, a little difference of conversation.
From your rookie year to your second year, there's so many new things.
When that kickoff starts, we're going to start running into the building.
A new system, new teammates when you're a rookie. All of these things take away and distract from what is happening out on the field. Now, he's had a whole year now in off season to become more comfortable, and that stuff makes a big deal. It makes a huge difference in how you prepare and how you play on game day.
That's why we were talking about comparing Houston to some other teams, maybe like Chicago, and just maybe the neighborhood Houston lives in isn't as rugged, right, in terms of who.
We're getting closer to kickoff.
Titans, Colts, and Jaguars. Perhaps that plays.
8 minutes. We're going to start riding it down here. Getting all players on the field.
It seems reasonable.
Get those lights on. It's time for the opening kickoff of this year's preseason game.
They're trying to get there. Tampa went to the playoffs last year because the NFC South was horrid. Now, I don't want to take anything away from them.
What's going on?
But when you look at, to me, this is about C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
One, it's about the maturity level, to know that I can bring a Stephon Diggs and I can have a Nico Collins that I just paid and I can get a Tank Dell back. All 3 are explosive.
Who's better, Caleb Williams?
All 3 can make.
Or C.J. Stroud? Who do you guys think is better in the chat right now?
More importantly,
Caleb Williams or C.J. Stroud? Put your favorite player or just one of those players, sorry. Who's better, C.J. Stroud or Caleb Williams?
Realize he's good. You build a team before you have to give him $55 million a year. This is a great situation Houston is in, but I also think it speaks to the maturity of C.J. Stroud to be able to handle this. I remember one of his first interviews when they got Stephon Diggs, and people were asking, like, how you going to distribute this ball? I'm going to throw it to the open man. Like, for a second-year quarterback.
That was a damn good answer.
But we know, like, we had conversations.
How are you going to distribute the ball? I'm going to throw the ball to open man.
For Stephon Diggs.
That's a goddamn good answer.
No doubt.
And so I just think it speaks to when you get that symbol at the most important position, it changes not only the mindset of the team, but it changes how the team goes about business. You and Ryan, you and RC have mentioned it 100 times. This organization was in purgatory, bro. Like nobody wanted. They had.
Be real. They was in hell.
They was in hell, bro. They had really good players trying to get
in between.
Wait, doesn't it feel like NFL has been gone for like 3 years?
I want to ask, like,
it's like the Olympics, right? Like. It was here and it's gone. It's finally back. It feels like this shit was forever.
Yeah, and they're still in the AFC. There is some tough competition across the board.
There's deep water. We understand that. And look, I mean, I'm sure Colts fans are like, look, if we got that 4th down, it's probably us. But that's the razor thin margin.
Well, it wasn't.
Having a guy like Stroud helps. There you go.
How did my dog get in the studio?
ESPN Bet Future Spotlight. Texans tied with the Bills for the 4th best odds to win the AFC. Wow, it shows the respect out in The gaming world, two-time defending Super Bowl champions, as you might surmise, the favorites, followed by the Ravens and the Bengals. Houston is the only one, I should say, of 32 franchises who has never played in a conference championship game.
Let's go. We're about to have the kickoff in a minute, baby.
Trying to achieve here. So we're fast approaching. Texans, Bears, a Hall of Fame game right around the corner.
Hall of Fame game, baby. We're getting ready to go.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook app is ready for football. Look out for new features, including the Parlay Lounge and Profit Boosts. ESPN Bet is the only place to find exclusive promotions from ESPN.
What state are you guys in right now? Drop your state in the chat.
Play.
As people come in, we're going to see where people are based. You'll see a lot of people start running in the building during the game. See where everybody's based at during the kickoff here.
Relax and recharge around the world with Marriott Bonvoy.
Daniel, what's going on? Welcome to the building.
During Little Caesars Summer of Hot and Ready.
How you feeling, Daniel?
Pizza for $7.99.
Very sports highlights.
No need to order ahead. Just get here ASAP. Stuck the landing. Walk in for your hot and ready favorites like $7.99 thin crust.
Pizza. What's up with your dad, Chloe?
Ever since he got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy, he's been up on his high horse.
Best deal got me feeling like a big old cowboy.
That's a very high horse. Perhaps you can wait in the waiting room?
I'll just go wait.
New subscriber.
Here we go.
Ride high with AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink. Designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade.
The music is like lit, right?
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
You guys drink beer?
Sure. Vistaprint prints
mixed drinks.
But we also print these.
What's your favorite drink? Drop it in the chat.
Engrave that. We print your brand on everything so customers can notice you, remember you, and fall in love with you. If you need it, we print it with 25% off for new customers at Vistaprint.com.
Pause for the facts.
New subscriber.
But she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident. Luckily, Carfax shows how impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause.
Whoa. The Olympics is out of control, right? Can we all agree?
BK's new fiery menu, 5 items, 5 levels, so you can do you. Level 1's like.
Can we agree the Olympics is out of control right now? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's supposed to be every few years. You got this amazing opportunity, right? The Olympics is going bananas. I'm just saying.
What have you done?
I borrowed some adamantium from your claws, and I made us something special.
Yeah.
Heineken Silver. All the taste, no bitter endings.
Hey, you singing this?
We're getting closer and closer to kickoff.
It's a dish. There ain't one.
You're telling me you can get direct TV, the good stuff, and you don't need a satellite dish? Oh, I used to love doing my business on those things.
You're one sick pigeon. Them dishes kept the rain off our beaks.
We just have different priorities is all.
My dog is literally in the studio right now.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Well, our lifespans are quite short.
Stream DirecTV.
What is going on with him?
I'm gonna do this thing with my neck just for a bit.
Oh, look. I gotta hurt your kids.
Frustrated by skin?
I gotta hurt your kids.
Dr. Scholl's has the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Now there's an easier-to-use at-home skin tag remover, clinically proven to remove skin tags safely in as little as one treatment.
You ready to rock and roll for this game, baby? This is the first NFL play-by-play we ever done on this channel.
Your pace.
The main reason why we started the show was all NFL sports, obviously highlights, everything like that. And it was NBA season, it went crazy rock and roll, and now we're ready for the NFL, baby. Let's get the kickoff going.
NFL Countdown Special Edition is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN.
All right, people, mamas out there making something. I see you.
Game between the Texans and the Bears is next. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters have the call. Don't know if any of them have a beret. We'll find out. We'll see you at halftime.
Finally, here we go.
Welcome to the Pro Football Hall
Hall of Fame class of 2024.
In these hallowed halls, greatness echoes.
You'll be proud of this game, and you can do a great deal for football today.
It's football time.
Some of their journeys here, unlikely. Others, almost predestined.
You gonna be a football player when you grow up?
Here, yesterday is preserved.
Here he goes! It's Hester!
Tomorrow is embraced and assured by the examples these men set.
This game gave me identity. My dog is in the studio, just grabbed my leg. I don't know what's going on.
Legacy is only worthwhile when there is a future to fuel.
So immerse yourself in the storied history of football's
New subscriber.
I'm a part of it.
And welcome to Canton, Ohio.
Here we go.
And Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium for the NFL's preseason opener between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. C.J. Stroud and Caleb Williams are the league's hopeful future stars who would love,
you know it, Jeff Lee,
enshrined here in Canton someday. Before we go any further, let's meet the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2024. A 16-season defensive end, 11 of them with the Indianapolis Colts.
Dwight Freeney.
In sacks in 2004 with 16. Super Bowl 41 champion Dwight Freeney. Denver Broncos linebacker and key member of the Orange Crush defense of the 1970s and 80s.
Wow!
He helped the Broncos to their very first AFC championship in 1977.
Subscriber.
Gradishar.
These guys are real deal.
And
way back in the day.
For the most all-time return and punt return touchdowns.
Devin Hester, baby.
Player to run the opening kickoff of a Super Bowl into the end zone from the Chicago Bears, Devin Hester. This wide receiver led the league twice in receptions and receiving yards during his 12 seasons with the Houston Texans.
Andre Johnson.
14,000 career receiving yards over 14 seasons. Andre Johnson. Steve McMichael played 13 seasons as a defensive tackle for the Chicago Bears, helping the team to a Super Bowl 20 championship. Unable to join us in Canton today, Steve is represented by his wife, Misty McMichael.
Oh my God. Wow, that's awesome.
Named the 2002 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year to start his 17 seasons with the Carolina Panthers, Chicago Bears, and the Green Bay Packers. A member of the NFL's all-decade teams of the 2000s.
What do you guys got tonight? The Bears or the Texans? Drop it in the chat.
Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers was big time.
And this linebacker was named to the Pro Bowl 7 times during his 8 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers. The 2007 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year and member of the league's
throwbacks
all-decade team, Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis was beast mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement class of 2024.
Let's get ready for kickoff, baby.
It is the beginning of a big weekend here in Canton, Ohio. He'll be enshrined on Saturday.
More to live audio coming through for you guys right now.
After this.
first NFL Live play-by-play stream on this platform right now.
Hey guys, ESPN Bet is here. Finally, a favorite sports brand.
Let's go.
Taking all this ESPN.
Hit that like button right now.
Couple of taps.
As soon as we hit 50 likes today, we start taking shots.
ESPN Bet.
And as we build on through the NFL season, it has to spike it up to 100 because a lot of people start coming into the building.
Sportsbook, a slick and intuitive design.
We're getting ready to go. The people on the field, from your players on the field,
and personality.
The refs are on the field. We're getting ready for the kickoff.
So, what are you waiting for? Download.
Whoa. Hey, there's shit ton of popcorn.
What have you done? I borrowed some adamantium from your claws, and I made us something special. Yeah.
New subscriber.
Heineken Silver, all the taste.
You guys watch these Marvel movies?
I'm lucky. I found the one.
I went and seen Deadpool for the first time
to do
in that 4D kind of theater.
As I inch once,
my seat was rocking. I said, "Holy shit, what's going on?" I gotta see the chiropractor.
Making.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Now, during the Ram, the summer event, get $2,000 bonus on select 2024 Ram pickup trucks and vans in dealer stock. See your Ram dealer today.
Introducing Milo's Rewards, the new way to unlock savings from the palm of your hand. With every purchase, all loyalty members earn points toward Milo's money. Plus, you get free gifts and free shipping.
Let's go.
All new Milo's Rewards program.
New subscriber.
Join, earn, and save today.
We now return to our interview with the insurance whistleblower.
I just think everyone should know there's an insurance company out there exposing other companies' rates so you can compare them and save.
What is going on?
Sounds like trouble.
It's great, actually. Explorer from Progressive. Here, look.
These commercials are crazy.
And their rates, even if we're not the lowest.
These commercials are out of control.
Lower usually
These
means
insurance commercials.
Bad.
I thought it meant calling attention to something helpful.
You can't go 5 minutes on a commercial or your house getting that phone call like, "Hey, do you have insurance?" Like, come on, man. That's right, Jeff Lee. We live on stage.
Welcome back to the Progressive Kickoff as you look at the Hall of Fame.
Sit back, relax, put the game on your TV. Put it on pause or mute, whatever you got to do.
Stood my longtime partner.
Put it on mute and listen into the live stream here because we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Aikman, glad to have you with us tonight. And it's been 18 years since you had your big weekend here in Canton. What's it like for the guys who were just introduced on the field tonight?
Well, this is an amazing weekend. That goes without saying. It started several months ago when they got the knock on their door. But as big of a weekend as this is for the inductees, it's just as big for all those people who played a role in their careers, their moms and dads, their brothers and sisters, their teammates, their coaches. This is a special weekend for so many people. They're in for the time of their life.
All right, let's talk about the game we're going to witness here tonight. It's the Chicago Bears who in 2024 are going to try to be what the Houston Texans were last year in 2023. That is win and get into the postseason with a rookie quarterback. There's a lot of excitement for these two teams coming up this year, you have to figure. There's also a lot of excitement with a change in the kickoff rule, which is entirely different than any of us have seen in the NFL. Teams kick off from the 35. The 10 players in the kicking team start at the opponent's 40. At least 9 receiving team players must be in the setup.
A lot of changes this year.
30 and 35. Play begins when the ball's touched or hits the ground in the end zone or landing zone, the area between the receiving team's goal line and the 20. Touchbacks that land in the end zone are brought out to the 30. Touchbacks that roll into the end zone from the landing zone are brought out to the 20. You got it?
Live audio coming through.
Going to hang on for
the only platform that has live audio coming through during the game.
It's going to be fantastic. We've never spent so much time talking to special teams coordinators, and that is really going to be the case throughout the season. And they're as excited to see what's going to happen tonight as we are, in that there's a lot of unknowns. And we're going to go through the preseason and see what this might look like. But it's going to be a unique, dynamic play for sure.
Yep, that is going to start here tonight. And there are people watching from all over the league to see what it looks like. You've been watching the Progressive Kickoff. It's the Bears and Texans preseason game. Coming up next.
Here we go.
What's with all the
Bears versus Texans preseason kickoff, the first one we've had so freaking far. It's 2024, man. We can't wait.
Monsters aren't real.
As people start coming in here, I start getting some questions rolling, get some people in here. Smack that like button if you're new to the live stream.
Chill about
ready before hit it.
Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light.
We're a lot to talk about tomorrow morning with this.
No application fee if you apply by August 29th at University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that's transformed adult lives for 75 years. You're not waiting.
Some of these ads are crazy.
You're ready to succeed again at umgc.edu.
At Ace, our buckets hold so much more than paint. They hold dreams and hope for children. This weekend, make a $5 donation and get a
Bears versus Texans.
% off almost
That's a good idea to start these two teams first off.
For hardware, folks.
What team has the most popularity, right?
And the engine finally roars. The thing you care about most is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different. Your wallet. Because we believe no matter what you're working on, you need high-quality tools at a great price. And that's what we're all about. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor.
That's our live audio coming straight through. I'm just letting you guys hear everything I'm hearing.
Playing flag because it's such an exhilarating sport.
I like the camaraderie. I like the family in it.
Yeah! Let's go! The games are fast-paced. Everything about it is fast, fast, fast. I can't imagine life without it.
Let's go.
Everything the SEC has been, everything the SEC is, a new beginning.
ESPN welcomes you to the
This dog in the studio
of the National Football League.
Dog is in the studio.
And we will welcome you back and right into the action. What the NFL is calling their dynamic kickoff.
Here we go.
Is the landing zone from the 20 back to the goal line. Cairo Santos will kick it away, and we're going to be talking about this all night, so it's hard not to jam everything into this next 5 seconds.
Here we are, baby. Opening kickoff right now.
Just want to see what happens.
Yeah, let's enjoy this one. We're hoping for a lot of these by the time the night's over.
Yeah.
But you never know in these preseason games.
This one will be returned by Sims. And he's out to the 26, and that is it.
The brings to the 26-yard line. The Texans will start off right now, coming out with their quarterback. Who are they going to bring out?
This major rule change, and it's as big a rule change as we've seen in the game in a
What an awkward type kickoff. I'm not going to lie.
Basically 5 yards from each other on the receiving team side of the 50.
Makes it interesting, though.
The kickoff, an active, dynamic play again. While
it makes it active, makes you have to do it.
Exposure to injuries. And
here we go right now. The Texans at the ball.
To do it.
Single back. Pass the ball. Little hitch route.
Mills, Davis Mills, able to complete to Milson out across the 30, and a completion to start the night for the Texans.
Yeah, and I think it's a
quick little hitch route.
Yeah, and
Mills delivers the ball awfully quick.
Davis
Mills is in. C.J. Stroud is not in the game.
Of those kickoffs, 75% or so were touched.
See what happens right now.
To make that more of a play that you have to defend, it's going to be fun to watch. And it has been interesting that even the people who are coaching up these special teams,
second down,
there is
second and 4.
Curious as anybody as to what this is going to look like when it's all said and done.
Little off tackle cuts it up the middle, first down.
Off here is Gunbowale, one of the backup.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Texans picks up 8 and a quick first down for Houston. We will not see any of the starters in tonight's game. We're playing on the 1st of August. It feels like camp just opened, but here we are.
The Texans are not playing any starters.
We'll get into his story.
That's what we're told right now.
NFL.
The Bears are supposed to have some starters out there.
Here we go. Tank Dell is right there to his left, our right. From the 40.
Play action.
Fake down.
Bang, across the middle, just off the hands. Just off the hands of the receiver right across the middle. Hutchinson.
10.
Right off the hands at the 50-yard line.
He's got every intangible you want for a starting quarterback, the number 2 overall pick. He guided his team into the postseason. He was not just the best rookie quarterback. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL in his rookie season, and you know how hard that is to do.
Well, it is hard to do, and what he's accomplished is impressive. I mean, you think back to this time last year, there were no expectations for the Houston Texans whatsoever.
Pass out route.
Here is a pass,
it's a tight end,
but caught. That's Tegan Quitoriano, a backup tight end, who got into some action last year primarily. And that catch is good for 13.
You know, this was a team, Joe, really had not accomplished much in the prior 3 seasons, and coming into last year, everyone thought it was going to be a lot of the
live audio preseason game right now, the Hall of Fame game, first preseason game. A lot of people don't watch preseason games. Some people do. We're getting it live and rocking before the season even starts, just to get it going on the channel.
Last year and winning in the wild card round, it's a team that has high expectations for sure.
Here's Agunbowale again. He is down to the 45. You saw Stephon Diggs, who was traded from Buffalo, basically a 1-year deal, to come to the Texans. Week 17, they get that big win, get into the postseason.
CJ Stroud picking up Stephon Diggs is a big deal.
Spot, they just took it to the Cleveland Browns, and then we were there for their loss in the divisional round at Baltimore. But what is
the scoreboard a little bigger for you guys?
As you said, they're not going to sneak up on anybody in 2024. Second down and 7. Play action. Mills just drops it down. And the
actually just drops it a little out right there.
For Ben Skoranek, the former Ram, who was traded from L.A. to Houston, brings up third down and 7.
Well, that was, Davis Mills is one of these quarterbacks. He's played a fair amount. He's got 25 career starts. He gets outside the pocket. You know, some of what they do offensively with the Houston Texans, and Bobby Slowick now in his second year as offensive coordinator, and what a job he did last year. But Mills could have kept that and picked up some pretty positive yardage and made this a relatively manageable third down had he have run the ball.
Third down and 7. Agunbowale trying to pick up
some adjustments here.
And he's going to be brought down.
The scoreboard fixed up good here.
It appears a first down yardage by Agbongbemiga.
Get all those kinks lined up for the play-by-play this year, because when the season starts, it's rocking and rolling. We're making sure everything is nice and smooth right now.
In the regular season, and you get these opportunities.
When the season starts, we have a big scoreboard in the middle, also a big timer there for you people. Mama, you'll see the whole countdown.
Short, but a good job of getting going north and south once he made the catch.
I like seeing some of these backup players. I got to be honest, see who's got talent.
They hand to Agunbowale.
First down to the 36-yard line.
So they're running behind their backup offensive line. So when they're healthy and rolling in the regular season in Tunsil, I mean, there's Trent Williams and then there's everybody else, but Laramie Tunsil is right there underneath in that next group.
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time, and he's awfully steady. And
breaking the huddle, coming to the line of scrimmage right now. The Texans are moving the ball.
Had a lot of injuries.
First and 10.
When you take that into account.
Shotgun, one back in the backfield, motion across the side here.
And this offense was able to accomplish last year.
On first down, this one is caught, and that
first down.
Rookie tight end Cade Stover, who played with Stroud.
Another tight end. I've been saying it the whole time. You got to utilize your tight ends.
Yeah, talking with.
You utilize tight ends this day and age in National Football League.
Boy, he sure was
excited. They're doing that for sure.
Did him? These guys are brothers, is how they would.
Linebackers playing off the ball a little bit, playing a little bit off the ball, and they're coming up as soon as they see them back to turn their head right away.
A love for one another.
Quick little check down for the first down.
He's a guy who's got an opportunity. Of course, he'll be playing behind
Cade Stover.
Schultz, and Brevin Jordan has done some good things as well, but help give
got a little round here with the receiver.
Here's Hutchinson on the handoff, and
Hutchinson with little
for a team that's got 4 first downs on this opening possession, a gain of 8.
Texans are moving the football.
Put together by Davis Mills.
Yeah, this is. He's been very poised in the pocket.
Good play calling.
Tried to force any throws down the field. The one ball that was incomplete earlier on this.
But I like what the Texans are doing is they're just doing what works.
Play action. But
guys wide open, they get him the ball right now.
Strive for Houston to open up this ball.
Going to the next read, trying to get the big play, get the guy the ball right now. You know, second and 10, second and 5, sorry. Now we're second and 2 lined up. Busted play.
Off, and Davis Mills
takes a shot
by Kareem. A loss of 2 on the play, and Khalid Kareem was there, and this is a...
Kenyatta's in the building. How you doing?
He's in Spinorama, messed up.
Subscribe.
I think the snap... quickly to his left side. I think that he was expecting.
We're live for the first preseason game, getting rocking and rolling.
I think that's one of those they wanted to look at in preseason. Maybe the last time we see that this season.
They're down in 4 as a result. Decent fade. This one floated.
Oh!
Wale and a
flag on the play.
The coverage. That was Micah Baskerville in coverage.
Nice throw, a little fade route there.
On to Agunbowale, and that's when the flag came out.
Agunbowale. You wonder why I didn't say the name. Agunbowale.
Defense, number 47. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
There is third-year head coach Matt Eberflus, and his young linebacker got a lot of jersey on that trip down the field.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
It was.
There, you see the grab.
Kenyatta, where are you at right now?
Otherwise, that's a touchdown. Pretty good penalty, because if he doesn't do it, he's going to run through that one for a touchdown.
Agunbowale checks out, and J.J. Taylor is in the back.
Single back. 2 wide receivers, double tight end.
Taylor tries the right side.
Oh!
Over there, and he's down inside the 10.
Short gain.
Tackle made by a gain of 4.
Hey, 4 yards is 4 yards, however you spin it. If you get 4 yards on 1st and 10, you got to live with that. You got to be excited about that. A lot of people want to keep going for the home run. If you can get 4 yards,
and Russell
5 yards, 4
us,
yards to carry, and you break a tackle, you bust him a long run.
Now left us and is with the Bills, and he's missed, and we loved him. And Russell Yerk, NFL Vice President of Instant Replay, on his resume, and we are so glad he is with us in the booth in 2024 and beyond. 13th play of this.
Shotgun, there we go.
Mills, good protection.
Tight end again for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
The first touchdown of the season.
With a score and a fantastic. Together by Davis.
Texans just walked down the field, got 6 on the board right away.
With Toriano.
I'm going to tell you, the Bears right now, I know it's the backups, I get that.
It's Mills, he starts to his
nobody, no defensive coordinator, no organization wants to see an opening kickoff and have a team just march right down the field. Don't even put him in a bad position.
It's through his progression, comes back to his tight end, just really well done to cap off this drive.
Great quarterback play right there.
What a drive it is. 13 plays, 74 yards, and basically 6.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, good.
13 plays, 74 yards, Texas punching in right away.
To that third read.
Took 6:21 off the clock.
Mills.
Fairbairn knocks it through. We go quick to break. Wow. You know why? Because on the other side, it's a kickoff. We're going to watch another kickoff. Good start for the Texans. And Mills up 7.
They are so excited to talk about the kickoff. Everyone right now is talking about the kickoff. They keep making these changes. I get it. But the kickoff situation is, it's kind of comical, right? They're making the play. They're trying to change it. If you guys just watch it, they're trying to make the kickoff more entertaining so that way people have to return the kick. They want that opening kickoff for the game, the exciting part of the game, to be back in the mix. Because last year, year before that, and the year before that, as time keeps passing, it gets more and more where the kickers are just kicking out the back of the end zone, and that opening kick is basically nothing happening. Now they're making it where they want to force you to make it where people keep, gameplay, make you keep running. That's what they want to do.
A major
make
network?
an exciting part of the game again.
Yeah, write that down.
Oh. You're telling me the new Boost Mobile's got 5G towers?
Thousands and thousands, actually.
And we've also got nationwide coverage?
I'm letting people know right now, too, we're just on a little commercial break. I'm letting people know, too, that's our first NFL live stream. YouTube will do the same thing it did for the NBA. We start rocking and rolling. People start coming in. They start seeing that we're doing the NFL. They start jumping in, obviously, during the preseason. A lot of people don't watch preseason, but I love to watch preseason football, see what's going on, see what teams are rocking. And then when you get the starters back in the mix, it starts becoming a lot of fun, obviously. But right now, these players are still balling. I like to see what they're doing.
You get a crack in your windshield, there's only one choice.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Oh, wow.
People always ask me, Kevin, what does being the CEO of Cashback mean to you? The way that I see it, if you're buying it, flying it, or whining and dining it.
Live stream scoreboard, Hall of Fame game, play-by-play with audio and highlights.
Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
How you guys doing? Pitbull Mama, how's the husband feeling? Kenyatta, how you doing? What you up to?
Roof and the all-new Camry.
Jeff Lee, you doing good, bud?
Places.
ESPN's 2024 Pro Football Hall of Fame game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Protect the stuff you love with Renters Insurance. Visit Progressive.com. Lowe's, let's tackle home together this year. And Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut. A few weeks ago, the NFL hosted a first-of-its-kind flag competition right here in Canton. The 18U Girls Division champ game with the Staten Island Giants beating the Apex Predators 28-7 from Las Vegas. And the 15 and under boys championship had
live audio coming right through from the game right here, right now.
Defeating the Tennessee lockdown.
7-0. The Texans just got the opening kickoff. Joe Raider. Now we have this awkward type style kickoff again.
Yeah, even what we just showed.
There they go.
The highlights. I mean, some amazing throws and catches.
Fairbairn will kick it away with Stroman and Scott waiting deep. Nobody can move till it's touched. Now everybody moves. And this is a return by Scott, and he gets to the 25.
Nobody can move until the kick returner catches the ball.
Honestly, Troy, they've been repping this in practice as much as they've been repping 11 on 11.
Right to here, Pitbull Mama.
To return men, you talk to special teams coaches, they say once the ball is touched, because everybody is so in such close quarters, it's almost like a big running play.
That's right.
And not your typical kick return with space out in front of a returner. Maybe kind of a punt return, but we keep hearing like a run play.
Very interesting.
And they think a lot of them are going to bounce to the outside.
Outside zone, big run.
It's a handoff and a nice carry by Roshan Johnson on first down, a gain of 9.
Talk about a great running play. But, yeah, on the special teams, it's interesting because
the Bears come out running.
If you're a starter, there were guys in the past.
An off-tackle zone play.
On that play, obviously. But if you're not a quarterback, it sounds like there's a good chance you might find yourself at some point in time.
You know it, Pitbull Mama. We're rocking and rolling right now. Get ready.
Looking for all
it gets busy and busy during the games. You know how it's going to get crazy in here once season starts.
That then is going to.
You know, I love getting a chance to see how we're rocking and rolling right now.
So, pretty
outside pitch play.
Concepts and theories as to how they're going to play.
First down.
Jason Bagent is the quarterback. He hands here to Johnson. He gets 3 yards and a first down. Tyson was good last year. Was a 5-year starter. Came in as an undrafted rookie from Shepherd. Threw for over 17.
I'm not going to lie. I thought that Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, at least take a couple snaps.
String quarterback. First game was in mid-October against Minnesota. First start was week 7. And he made 4 starts and went 2-2 and looked good in doing it.
Yeah, no doubt. And it says a lot for him that he comes into camp as the backup.
Here is
a lot of pressure there.
Pursuit on Bagent's out to his right, and that throw back.
The Texans get a lot of pressure right there, opening play here.
Who had pressure, 2nd and 10.
You know, you mentioned it, Joe, that he comes in last year. Last year, make the team as an undrafted guy, and he makes the team. He ends up making 4 starts. He wins 2, so he proves to the staff that he can win games in this league. And when you have a quarterback then coming in, number 1 overall, Caleb Williams, are you going to have a veteran backup? They like where he's at so much.
Hey, Pitbull Mama, you like Dak Prescott, right? You want him to stay there, or should they extend his contract or no?
Bagent underneath. He's
screen play right here.
And he's out to the 45-yard line.
To the 45, bringing it 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
That catch and run to make it a manageable 3rd down.
You know, we talk about Caleb Williams as well, and I like him. I've been following him since he was at Oklahoma.
Jeff Lee, who's your team again?
Transfer with Lincoln Riley there at USC, Heisman Trophy winner. I think he's phenomenal, and he's so mature for a young quarterback. I think time will tell, but I like everything I've seen about him. I would have liked to have seen him play some tonight. Just get a few snaps, and I get it.
That's what I'm saying, a couple snaps.
4 preseason games, but you know, I think just a little work might have been a good thing for him.
We'll hit y'all first down.
On 3rd down for the first down to Stephen Carlson, so the drive continues. Caleb Williams, as you said, when you talk to him, the maturity is there. He's not as wide-eyed as you might expect a rookie number 1 overall pick. You know what that feels like. But coming from USC, was in the portal, coached by Lincoln Riley, playing in L.A. There was money involved, you know, once with the NIL deals. And he comes in a well-seasoned young man, and it just does not feel too big for him.
Yeah, and that's why,
There we go.
In addition to the fact he's...
Okay, a little outside sweep play.
Here is a handoff to Tyler Scott on
5 gain of 6 when they get picked.
But he comes into this season, with arguably the best supporting cast that a rookie quarterback has had. And
I like watching these young players. Like I said, a lot of people are like they want to watch all the starters. So do I. I want to see the starters in the game too.
But he's done.
I like seeing who else is coming in there. Players you haven't really seen that much of.
Upgrading.
They get a chance to make the team right here. People forget that they still have not had the chance to make the team. Some of these players will be cut after this weekend, will not be on the roster.
The ball too, traded for Keenan Allen, of course, the year DJ Moore had last year, but it could be fun to watch.
Fun to watch so far is
shifty
on Johnson. He's brought down just short of first down yardage. It looked like the notable offseason.
Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift comes in.
And they get
Keenan Allen
to last year.
Romeo Dunze. Wow.
And Allen, longtime Charger, and when you talk to
Bears got a lot of players this year. I'm just saying.
9th overall pick Roma Dunze.
So do the Texans.
And Ryan Poles, we will visit with Ryan later on in the ball game. His 3rd year as a general manager of the Bears, and it is looking good.
It sure is.
Here's Johnson, was met in the backfield and then had to fight. He's still going to be short of first down yardage. It'll be 4th down.
And that feeling when you get met in the backfield, you got to make somebody miss just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sean Johnson to take what should have been a fairly significant loss. You're going to see he gets contacted right there, and it just takes
about 2 tackles.
Way to try to not lose any more yardage. And just like the Houston Texans on their opening drive, we've got the Bears who are going for it here.
Marcus Harris was the first guy through there that kind of blew up that play. Now 4th and 1. And the officials
Ball start.
may have been talked into that one.
Ball start. Offense. Right guard. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
To look right down the line. I thought I did see some right there at the end. You see it. And
he said right guard, but that is Tommy Sweeney, a backup tight end.
Yep. That's where the movement was. They got him. They back him up now.
I can't wait for the season to start either.
The Bears are
a lot of people don't watch a lot of the preseason games. That's okay.
Cadence has been a bit of an issue going back to Caleb Williams. So much of what he did was the shotgun, and they would clap the ball.
I'm just glad football's back on in general right now.
Getting accurate.
First part of the season right now.
The game at the line of scrimmage.
42-yard line, putting it back here. Let's see how this operates.
Here in the early going, not only in the OTAs, but also.
The kicking game has changed drastically.
Willis Waitman, who has punted for the Steelers and the Broncos end over end, and a fair catch is hauled in by Miles Bryant.
The kickoff is super interesting how they make it where you can't run until you catch.
Nico Ryans, what a year he
until the receiver or the kick returner catches the ball.
Ray Johnson going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. He'll visit with Laura Rutledge on the other side of the break.
Patrick, Jake from State Farm, explain this.
I think it's interesting they picked these 2 teams. Obviously, people see C.J. Stroud coming from a great season, right? A guy that people want to see more of. Caleb Williams gets into the game, obviously, comes into the NFL. You want him to play. You're like, hey, take a couple snaps, and you're like, come on. It's like, it's preseason, but get out there, take a couple snaps, maybe throw a couple passes, maybe hit a couple tight end plays, maybe some quick routes, things like that. I'm not saying you should go back and do all crazy. Maybe run some play actions, maybe at least run the ball to running back. Get him a little chance to vibe a little bit because he is going to head into the season as his first game as a pro. I think it will be important to see Caleb Williams take a couple snaps. Even if C.J. Stroud did not, because he's been on the roster, played a full season, I'd say, okay, he was, what is he? He was the rookie of the year or whatever. Maybe he doesn't have to take some snaps, but I think it will be smart for the Bears to let Caleb Williams take a couple snaps. That's all I'm saying right now.
Try any of our
Maybe for the first time, just getting started with preseason, first NFL play-by-play. Hit the like button right now. Get ready to join because when the season starts, a lot of people are going to be rocking and rolling in here. We cannot wait for the games to start.
Team members earn points toward
with the starters, of course.
Plus, you get free gifts and free shipping. All new Milo's Rewards program is here. Download the app to join, earn, and save today.
Everything the SEC has
going on
been
here.
Everything the SEC is, a new beginning.
These players come in here, man. You see them balling in college.
Plus,
some of them show up, they continue the same path, and then some people show up from college, and you're like, man, NFL's a lot different.
30 for 30s, all your favorite teams on any screen. Anywhere you need, ESPN Plus. It's in the ESPN app.
Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. This big weekend here where the NFL is celebrated. The Hall of Famers go in on Saturday. We're going to check in.
Hall of Fame Stadium.
With Laura Rutledge. In fact, that moment is now. Laura, say hi to the Hall of Famer, Andre Johnson.
I will. Thank you, Joe. He wanted me to
Andre Johnson right here, interview at the stadium.
Here. Hey, you have idolized so many of these players that have gone into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now you're the one getting the gold jacket. How would you describe what this honor means to you?
It means a lot, not only for me, my family, back home where I grew up in Miami. A lot of people have been along with me throughout this journey in the city who's embraced me and shown me so much love. So to be here, it's really starting to hit now, you know, being here and going through everything that was going through this weekend, man. It's just it's a tremendous honor.
You were teammates with DeMeco Ryans, the head coach of the Houston Texans. How special is it to see him here? He said it's so amazing for him to see you get this honor.
That's interesting. Andre Johnson gets the honor. And his teammates, the coach of the freaking team.
Right away, he was a great leader. You know, when he came in as a rookie, he led our defense. And, you know, I could always tell, like, he would be a coach. Like, he had that about.
2nd and 10, caught across the middle.
Guys lined up. He can get guys to play hard for him. So,
2nd and 7.
Just so excited to see what he's doing and what he will continue to do in the future.
So many of your teammates, people who have coached you, have said that you found ways to elevate everyone around you. How did you do that?
Andre Johnson was a beast, that's for sure.
I was never a rah-rah guy. I just wanted my work to speak for itself. And when I went out to practice every day, whoever was in front of me or whoever was around me, I was going to push them. And I was going to push them to the max.
3rd and 1 up the middle. First down, breaks a long run here.
You are giving
cuts it back.
Speech tomorrow.
Just stop by the safety.
There.
Just stop by the safety. Right there, you should have broke that tackle. Was going for 6.
You know, I'm just going to go up there and
there's nothing worse than running back. You bust through the middle of the line, you get past the linebackers, and you get right to the safety. You got one guy to beat, and he just chips you up.
I've always watched, you know.
That sucks. You get tripped up right before you break a freaking huge run right there.
Been practicing it a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
You'll be great, and we can't wait to see it.
All right, thank you.
Troy maybe could give some advice.
There we go.
We'll check with Troy about what that advice might be.
1st and 10.
On there.
At the 30.
Moment ago, JJ.
Outside zone play.
And over, and
after back 82.
He carries over the left side. Andre Johnson, a 7-time Pro Bowler, was drafted 3rd overall by the Texans in 2003.
Andre Johnson was beast mode.
Texan ever inducted into the Hall of Fame, and you talk about speed, power, the strength. I mean, that's a signature move, and a guy that just did not go down.
He had it all, and the size, like you talked about, he was an intimidating player, and what I like is what he just told Laura, that, you know, he
2nd and 7.
The field.
One back in the backfield, made a motion across the middle.
Did it. Congratulations to him. Well deserved. And I know DeMeco Ryans is so excited.
Play action.
Since are here and that he's here.
Oh!
That's it.
Good move here by
goes deep.
Mills buys some time.
Caught by the tight end.
And the receiver down to the 40. That's Skoranek. A 26
over the 40-yard line.
Completion from Davis Mills, who looks outstanding here.
Across the 50 into the 40-yard line.
He got pressure, but Mills went right around him.
Well, he does a great job. You're right, Hardy. Nobody picks him up at all. They're thinking the play fake is going to get him coming down the line a little bit harder, but he gets up the field.
I like this backup quarterback a lot.
He's just able to avoid him, keeps his eyes down the field. He's made some
Mills
already here in this first quarter where he's got.
Mills has made a lot of good plays. CJ Stroud is a pretty good backup right now sitting behind him.
Stride, and then finds a big play on that last one.
Here's a dangerous throw out to the edge.
That was the first pass I saw that I was a little questioning that. Look at you trying to throw it away a little bit, but, you know, put it a little bit in a dangerous position.
Davis Mills, as this one almost went back the other way.
Whoa.
He's smart.
He corner should have took that for 6.
Can run the plays the right way without a lot of reps. He can move the ball around. As you said, they like him using his legs. That's what you want.
subscribe.
The NFL as he backs up C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, there was a time a few years ago where it looked like he might be.
Backup position is not a bad spot. Making all that money, not even getting in the game most time, not a bad deal.
He's control of the position.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I did like him when he was earlier in his career and some of the things that he was able to.
A little in route.
Here's Hutchinson, and he was well covered. Brought down immediately by Elijah Hicks. And a gain of 3 as we are under 20 seconds left. And
Mom, I'm ready for the regular season to start.
You know, the other guy,
already first preseason game.
Out on the opening.
We're out here rocking for preseason. It's okay. I love it.
While Laura was talking.
When the season starts, we're only a few weeks away, and we're rocking and rolling right for the start. This is preseason week 1. As soon as we get started rocking and rolling, I cannot wait for the opening.
The start of quarter number 2. And the Houston Texans.
What's the best game you want to see for the Cowboys? What's the best game that you want to watch with them to play, who they're playing against? What's the number 1 team that you want to see them beat, or the best game you want to watch this year? I love watching Cowboys-Eagles. I'm just saying, those games are tough.
With an IQ of 160.
We could use someone with your talents.
Me? Work with cops?
I see you brought your child to a crime scene.
There's going to be a lot of people coming in here for the season.
Your season starts now with NFL Plus Premium. Get access and coverage to all 49 preseason games. See the future stars shine bright. Watch the NFL preseason with NFL Plus Premium. Sign up today.
In a couple of days, thousands of athletes will arrive in Paris for the Olympics.
We're in the second quarter.
Good luck to all athletes.
Still 7-0. Texans up by 7.
Toyota. Start your.
Kind of get those kinks out a little bit.
You lived here. And how are the restaurants?
I love watching those great runs and then watching the play action.
Marcy, we gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Got 17,000 more parts.
Jeff Lee, you said the 49ers and the Eagles.
Bring you the best neighborhood info.
Eagles, Giants.
Homes.com.
Those are some good games, right? 49ers, Eagles, that's a tough game, too. I love watching those games, too. But the Eagles-Cowboys is always that rival, right? Like,
Sapphire Spark.
Eagle Stadium's crazy. All those people that you go into the Eagle Stadium, all those fans are wild, out of control. And then you get to the Cowboys, and you're like, man, people love the Cowboys, America's team, yada, yada, yada. And it's just some great games this year looking forward to, obviously.
Thanks for joining me. And remember, you are not.
And again, Caleb Williams. I wish Caleb Williams taking a couple snaps right now. People would love to see that. I think it'll be important. They're not putting them out there right now.
If you're concerned about your child's development, Early Steps provides early intervention services to eligible children from birth to 3 years old.
This is our first freaking time doing an NFL game. I love it.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Great to get in here, get some practice, get some things rocking on.
Let me get this.
Candy's in the building.
Thanks. You're too kind.
Limited 2%
What's up, Candy? We're watching the game, hanging out.
Credit card.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Goodyear. It is a warm night. Earlier in the week, it looked like tonight might be in the category of
Kenyatta, you still in the building?
Storms were knocking on wood.
Kenny came in, Julie came in, people come in showing love for the preseason game.
Unscathed. All in all, a pretty night. Here at the beginning of August, 7-0 after 1, 3rd down and 7 for the Texans. As Mills protected, Agunbowale's got a first down. He's been busy, and we'll send it down to Lisa.
Moving the ball. The Texans have been moving the ball pretty damn good right now.
Having one of his weapons back this season.
The backups, we know the backups moving the ball
His
right
rookie season was cut short last season because he had fully recovered from the broken leg that ended his season last year, but he was at
Jeff Lee, we got to just get you in the Mason mob.
When gunfire erupted, 2 guys started shooting at each other. That was in April. Dell said he just started running.
I'll put the link in the chat in a minute.
Until later, he'd been shot in his right thigh. The bullet went through and through. He spent the night in the hospital, but it's apparently a quick healer because he told me he was back to training a week later, and he was a full participant at OTAs in May. Dell had no connection to
this guy
at the wrong place.
Tank Dell was shot right through his leg, out the other side.
It wasn't worse, and that he cannot wait to get back out.
Lucky.
Yeah, Lisa, obviously they can't wait to get him back out there.
Wow.
He was so good to begin his rookie season, got the 11 games in, then the broken leg. They are loaded at wide.
I'll put it in the chat in a minute, Jeff. 1 second.
Roster. 2nd down and 9.
Play action.
Play action from Mills out to his right.
Mills runs it, it tucks it and runs.
Inside the 20.
Couple yards.
Coming up. Third-round pick from Houston, so they knew all about him. 7 receiving touchdowns through week 12, which was tied for the most among rookies.
I'll drop the link right now, Jeff. Give me 1 second.
Tribula missed the last 7 games of the year.
Yeah, he was on pace for 1,000 yards, and I mentioned that this time last year there really weren't any cornerstone pieces to this franchise as to how they were going to build this thing. And then you look at the season that Nico Collins had at wide receiver. He had a breakout.
Shotgun, tight end in motion across side. We got 2 slots.
While he was healthy, they bring in Stephon Diggs, and that's a great wide receiver room for sure.
Here is Skoranek.
We're going to stop route right there to the running back.
And that will bring up 4th down, a gain of 4, and the field goal unit comes on for the Texans. There's Nico in his year, just under 1,300 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns. Dell found the end zone 7 times.
I just dropped the link in the chat.
Dalton
Jeff just saved that with you.
3-year deal.
So
and
you know how to jump into the Mason mob right there.
Well, no, and he's hoping they won't. He's their number 2 receiver. And this year, when you look at that room and the fact that they added Stephon Diggs and,
first field goal of the year right now.
Talented wide receiver.
33-yard attempt right now.
Roll going to
the Texans.
Alton Schultz. I like him as well. A good sign.
It's good.
Texans.
Fairbairn is able to tuck it inside the upright.
Just lucky right there.
And it's a 10-0 Houston lead with 12:13 to go until the half. Good start for the Texans.
No worries, Jeff. Take your time, buddy.
Here in camp.
That's how you join the Mason mob. And if you don't have the money for the Mason mob, all you gotta do is send me a direct message on Instagram. Send it to you for your PayPal account so you can join the Mason mob. Get a free month from the Mason mob. Get ready to go because this season's gonna be out of control. Tons of people are gonna be in here. I wait for the NFL season to start.
Your garage.
Just seeing football back on the TV just feels good.
So you'll be in the driver's seat for whatever's next.
Just seeing football back on the TV just feels better. Like at nighttime, you sit down, put the TV on, you're like, football's on. You sit down, you're like so happy that you can actually put a game on for sitting. I mean, you can go through Netflix, you can go through Disney, you can go through whatever pay-per-views and all these kind of things you got on your TV, Xfinity, whatever you got. And then you go, when football's not on, it's just completely different. Like, watch NBA is great, nothing wrong with that. Baseball's on, watching baseball, I'm saying it's good. And then the NFL comes on, you're like, tonight we got the game, who's playing? Like Eagles, Giants, okay, wow, Cowboys are playing. The Dolphins are playing. Like, people are excited to watch football.
As a new mom of 2, I'm so glad that I found the world's first 3-in-1 child shield by Energizer. It's the only coin lithium battery with 3 safety features designed to keep our kids safe.
Candy's strong. We know Candy was in that accident, but she's such a tough cookie.
To the family.
Anytime, Jeff.
A moment that Dwight Freeney will not forget anytime soon, as Tony Dungy, coach who drafted him, gave him his Hall of Fame knock. And then his good buddy Michael Jordan was there as well. Dwight, they really surprised you, first of all, but what did it mean to have Jordan there and also your
Michael Jordan was in the building surprising people for the Hall of Fame.
To me, those 2 people are family to me. And obviously, Tony, he's the guy who brought me in. We started that chapter in 2002. His first year, my first year.
We have another freaking kickoff coming right now. It's a little different.
2006.
You and Michael Jordan spent a lot.
G, how you feeling?
What was his message to you in finding out that you would be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Another kickoff? Oh my God!
That was
because an awkward situation. Like, I don't think people know how to do this whole kickoff thing. Like, it's not the same as it was, and they're trying to get the rules together. It's just a little like, waiting until you catch it kind of thing.
It's kind of teary-eyed,
Smack that like button for coming in right now. Get ready. It is a preseason game.
Yes, but the signature.
Just getting situated, getting more of the functionality lined up for the game. NFL is back, obviously. We're rocking and rolling. It is just preseason, but I'm so glad to be on here right now. Just get more situated with all the new stuff we got going on.
Some people.
A lot of people don't watch. Like I said, don't watch some of the preseason stuff. I love to get in the mix and get the things going.
It's possible.
Kentrell's in the building. How you feeling, Kentrell?
That's how the spin got created on the practice.
Kentrell, so glad to have you back in the live stream as well.
What was your favorite thing about taking a quarterback down?
Just taking him down. Just taking him down. I mean, I would just say that in itself. You know, just think about it. Quarterback, he's protected by 5 people. Get past the 5 people. The privileged quarterback. So for me, I like to just
here we go.
About all the things I don't like about quarterbacks.
We're getting ready to rock and roll preseason right now.
Practice,
get ready because when the season starts and all the people start pouring in,
get anywhere close.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
So that's me.
You know, Dwight, congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe and Troy.
It's a good life being a quarterback.
Yeah, it is. Here's a little juggle, but Herbert able to
run right there.
Connect with that toss. Dwight's such a great guy, and
quick toss cut up the middle
the
here.
golf course when he found out.
Second down.
York, we saw
Bears back with the ball. Another possession here. Let's see what they do.
Return and
10-0 Texans. 2 nice drives.
Call.
The first drive, opening drive, Texans just took it right down like nothing. Went 70-some yards.
Keep their feet stationary.
Easy for the score. There's backups in. Now they got the ball back. Got a field goal.
Yeah, they can.
Back to the kickoff situation again, where you can't run until they catch the ball. You know, the returner catches the ball. That's when, you know,
Klein. Here's
good run.
Action. And taking off is
Brooks. Scramble for a first down.
Slide with a first down for Chicago and a gain of 9.
I think that's, you know, when you look at the
quarterback in the game, they're switching some players out here right now for the second quarter.
Team is capable of doing.
People are getting a chance to play. This is the groove the NFL has to get into. New players get into the game, get a chance to see how they're working with the team, getting the play calls in a little different than normal from the coach. Different transition than you have in college football. And now it's a little bit obviously new team, new playbook.
But it's a big hit at the end.
Outside zone here.
Be on the play.
There's Herbert over the left side. The rules are set.
Gain of 2, gain of 3 here.
Incentivize a kick return. They want the ball. The NFL does want the ball returned.
Second and 7.
Again, because the players.
Yeah, the NFL wants you to catch the ball and return kicks now. They want you to catch the ball and return kicks. They don't want it boring where they're kicking it back in the end zone. That was a big change. Obviously, it's important. I think it gets a little more exciting.
But like
Steph G, where are you based at right now? We haven't had Steph G in the building in a while.
In a hurry. Yeah, everything happens so fast.
Kentrell, how you feeling? Tell us how you feel. We haven't seen you in a while.
For Rippin. Hangs in and finds his tight end. That's a catch and a fumble.
Catch and a fumble. They got it back.
Get back on top of it. It looked like
oh my God.
On it.
Caught the ball, dropped it on the ground.
And if it is Chicago's ball,
the Texans fumbled it. The Bears picked it back up.
Carvin who got on it.
What is going on?
First down.
Throw the dice in the chat right now. All the Mason Mobsters, we got to get ready because the season's going to be crazy. Throw the dice in the chat right now.
To the offense.
All the Mason Mobsters, if you're in there, throw the dice in there.
So a first down for the Bears.
We're getting ready for this season. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm telling you right now.
And that sure looks
it's going to be a lot of fun this year.
The hit by Kalen Bullock. And then no
there you are.
recovery. And it goes back and is recovered by Jerome Carvin, an offensive lineman.
Well, if you're the Texans, you like what you just saw from Kalen Bullock. The fact that, here is a rookie third-round pick out of USC at safety.
Play action.
Really delivers a nice hit.
Delivers it. Oh!
And
off his head.
It fitted into Colin Johnson. He ends up on his back, and the pass ends up incomplete.
Boy, that looked like a heck of a throw there by Rippin. Looked like he put it right on Colin.
He got that pass out there, boy. He put some zip on that.
Was touched.
He put some zip on that.
Take a look at it here at the end of the play. Nice job by Rippin hanging in there. Yeah, that's what a heck of a throw. Putting it out there and right on him with a chance for a big play.
I'm going to add it, too, on the right-hand side of the screen. You're looking at right now. All your messages I can click on will pop up on the right-hand side of the screen.
Goes and then bounced around last year. Herbert is able to take it down inside the 30. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Bullock, who was involved on that hit with Sweeney earlier, but a 19-yard carry by Khalil Herbert.
Well, there's a missed tackle right there at the line, but
broke that tackle right there.
He's been doing this for a little while. I've always liked the way that he runs. That's some of the tough yards that he's able to give you when he is able to make somebody miss. And DeAndre Swift who they picked up this offseason, who was with the Eagles last year. He's going to be carrying the bulk of the load throughout the year, but it's a pretty
little toss right there, cut up to the middle.
Like Herbert back there.
Oh, nice little run right there.
In yards per rush allowed last year.
You guys all right in the chat?
It taken to him here so far tonight. A gain of 9 by Herbert here. Herbert had a big year in 2022 when he led running backs in yards.
Smack that like button. We're here for the live preseason game.
Had 3
first preseason game of the year.
In 8 games.
Live audio coming through for you guys to hear it.
Well, this was a Bears offense last year that was really built around trying to run the football, and I don't think they're going to stray too far from that this year either.
Wide open for a touchdown. Colin Johnson. Practice squad player last year, and a touchdown throw from Brett Rippon.
Some of these guys are trying to make the team right now.
Well, this is a nice route. You're going to see defenders. They're looking into the backfield.
Nice throw.
You've got...
Zipped it right to him.
Rippon knowing exactly where he's going with the ball. I mean, that's just a good setup. They've been running that route with the stick routes, and now they run a stick and go. Nobody back.
Your point is good, Ted 7.
They're able to complete it for the touchdown to Colin Johnson.
For 20 yards to complete an 8-play, 80-yard drive. And it's a 3-point game.
Nice.
As Santos knocks it through. That has to feel good for Colin Johnson. 6'6", 220 from Texas. 3-point game now in Canton.
Get ready.
What happened?
I was with Mike.
Let's go.
Bad Boys. Buy or rent now. Introducing Milo's Rewards, the new way to unlock savings from the palm of your hand. With every purchase, all loyalty members earn points toward Milo's money. Plus, you get free gifts and free shipping. The all-new Milo's Rewards program is here. Download the app to join, earn, and save today.
As fans, you always show up big.
Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register is literally 2 minutes. Let's get it.
What is going on, man? How about the Olympics, though? Can we look? We got to flip the script for a second. How do you guys feel about the Olympics? Let's forget dogs for a second.
You guys see
And let's talk about the Olympics for a second. Do you guys agree what's going on with the Olympics right now, or do you guys think that there's something seriously off? I just want to know what you guys think. Here we go.
I'm always about improving.
She's got so much mental determination.
Hey, Steph, are you good?
That to anybody else.
There it is.
8-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams.
She's cut her foot on broken glass.
That's all love.
Suffered life-threatening blood clots in her lungs.
I'm literally on my deathbed.
From the hospital back to the court and to the final of the U.S. Open.
Being in the hospital for that whole year was going to be harder than anything else I'm going to face.
Well, we've had 4 possessions in the game, 3 scores, which means more kickoffs. And as a change-up here, just to show everybody what will happen on a windy day, the Bears are going to use, in essence, Russell Yerk, a 12th man. In this case, Taylor May will practice holding it, or actually that is Taylor, the punter, Torrey Taylor, who will hold it, and then Russell, they have to get right off the field.
Yes, he's an odd player, so as soon as the ball's kicked, he needs to immediately leave the field.
So
the Olympics is wild.
Mojo back in the days.
All love in the chat, everybody.
Oilers sprinting from the sideline. So we'll keep an eye on
all love in the chat.
Australian-born 4th-round pick from Iowa. Off he goes. The play begins, and Steven Sims, the turf monster, got him shy of the 20. In case you don't know who Mojo is, this was, I think, in just a different era, Troy.
Yes, it was. I mean, this is phenomenal. There's a lot of Houston fans obviously watching this game that were once Oilers fans. This bringing back a lot of good memories.
Staff, are you good?
Houston, Texas.
Checking on you, making sure you're good over there.
Oh, why, that was, they were my team growing up, so I used to watch Mojo go sprinting off the sideline. Then he'd do a little somersault at the end when he got back to the sideline.
Back to the game.
All right, from just outside the 20, this pass is caught as Keenum has taken over at quarterback and a 4-yard gain. Here he is getting back to the sideline, and Mojo doing his thing.
What do you think Bump Phillips was thinking when all that was going on?
I assume he loved it. For the rookie punter, Torrey Taylor, not as eventful.
We got to work on that with these guys. You know, the 12th man who's got to come out in the event that they do.
It's always a crazy one.
We got to bring Mojo action back.
A little run here, play.
Handoff over the left side to Cam.
26, 27-yard line.
Ran last with the Vikings. Torn his Achilles tendon, each one of them.
It's all love.
And he's working his way.
Everybody to the Mason Mob right now. Throw the dice in the chat. Right freaking now.
Jonathan Owens is probably watching
we're a team in the building.
TV, or he could be asleep because it's in the wee hours of the morning over in France. That's where Owens is right now. He asked and was granted permission to leave Bears training camp for a few days to fly to Paris to see in person his wife, superstar gymnast Simone.
Let's go.
To see her compete in her 3rd Olympics.
Shotgun.
Was in the building when Team USA won gold on
across the middle slants.
The 5th Olympic gold medal for Simone.
Good defensive play there.
8th overall, making her decorated American gymnast in history. But that was then. She's already won another gold medal. That was today in the individual all-around. Owens is expected to rejoin the Bears back in Chicago on Saturday. Joe?
Yeah, he figures, Lisa, to be the top backup at the safety position, and Simone becomes the 3rd gymnast to win multiple gold medals in the Olympic individual all-around competition. She won in Rio in 2016, but the first
it's all love, everybody.
Non-consecutive games. So called the GOAT for a reason. Simone Biles, congratulations and making us all proud.
Yeah, congratulations to her, and how cool for Jonathan to be over there and witness it all.
Pretty good game so far, either way.
DeAndre Carter,
deep punt.
The punt.
Gets it at the 10.
Took it in from about the 10 and is able to bounce out of bounds near the 16. And a 63-yard punt. And when we come back, we'll check in with Patrick Willis, going into the Hall of Fame officially in 2 days.
Patrick Willis was beast mode. I'm just
anticipation is through the roof.
Bring it! Football is back.
This is a heavyweight matchup.
Let's go! Are you not entertained?
In a couple of days, thousands of athletes will arrive in Paris for the Olympic and Paralympic Games.
What's better than football being back on TV? To be completely honest, what else can you watch? Movies, and then football, right? I know we want to see the major players on the field right now.
Never
the backups are the game. We know that.
Clear. No interest. Just a simple monthly fee.
Tired of hearing, I'm still hungry? We got protein. New Eggo fully loaded waffles.
다시 게임에 참여하시겠습니까?
We appreciate you, Pitbull Mama. Yeah, there's a big storm coming in. We're told a big storm's hit Miami soon.
Unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 per month.
And what do non-employees have to pay?
That is what non-employees pay.
So, if I quit right now, I will still get it.
Yes, but are you quitting?
No, are you quitting?
It's gonna be a late one, guys. Back to the drawing board.
I got it. We can do drop shipments right to their house.
I say we
There we go.
Yes. That's perfect. From black to gray.
Storms are a little wild out there, right? I'm just saying, like, some of these storms, they start brewing in other places.
Ability.
Our problem is a storm could be hitting the Bahamas or hitting Cuba or something like that, and all of a sudden, like, hey, it's coming your way. We're like, oh, shit. Gotta start packing up. Commercial break right now.
We're back in Canton, and Patrick Willis's NFL debut was on Monday Night Football on September 10th, 2007. Willis led San Francisco 49ers defense with 11 tackles in a 20-17 win over the Cardinals. Patrick, you said you still remember that game like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I do. I remember that game like it was yesterday. I remember
vividly because all week my defensive coordinator was saying Adrian James was just the edge, was Hall of Famer. Adrian James was just a guy. He didn't have it no more. He wasn't the same guy he was when he was at the Colts. And being a rookie, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know what that is. I just know that I got to come with it. First game, first off-tackle play, I remember hitting him in the thigh boards, and I was blacked out for a split second. And right
Candy, how you feeling?
there I said, oh no, every hit I'm coming with, I'm either going to knock them out or I'm going to knock myself.
10-7, 6:44 to go.
And after that,
6:45 to go in the second quarter. Second down.
That play actually, I remember saying, if this is him just being a guy and he don't have it anymore, I couldn't imagine what he was when he first got into it.
That's going to start happening.
Shout out to Adrian James. Shout out to
Trail. This season's going to be crazy. When the season starts, obviously, even into the next preseason games, more people start running in here because you're going to be here for the starters.
This point.
And then when week 1 comes into the freaking, it's going to be wild.
Because football is a team sport. Yes, individually you put in the grind, but I'm so fortunate to have had
I'm watching all these new players that are coming in and out.
Years of playing sports. Maybe didn't always win as I wanted to, but enjoyed competing with those guys, building those memories, and so just want to give them some love, and yeah.
And they're giving the love right back to you. Actually, your coach, Jim Harbaugh, getting a plane from the Chargers. They're kind enough to let that happen and bring in a whole bunch of guys with him to be there for you Saturday. How special is that to you?
It's really special. We had that Harbaugh group, I like to call us, we had a unique bond. We done some special things. Was able to go to a Super Bowl. Wasn't able to bring it home, but we had some special times, some special moments, and
just overthrew them.
Have them here to be a part of this special day. It means a lot. Cause that's one of the. Those
more than 5. You're to punt it off.
I find myself thinking back and remembering what
Patrick Willis is talking right now about his memories of playing linebacker.
Only could have done what we needed to do to win that. It'd have been nice to hear Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, you know, but I'm grateful for this day, grateful for this time.
Congratulations, Patrick.
No, thank you very much.
Joe.
Yeah, Laura, and thanks, Patrick, for stopping by. 174 tackles as a rookie in 2007, and he could run as an inside linebacker and could cover as anybody that's been in the league in the last.
Out of bounds at the 28.
Congratulations to Patrick Willis. As we continue on from Canton, Ohio, in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in a 10-7 game.
Mile High been a member for a while too, baby.
I love your place.
Thanks. Could you grab some carrots?
Sure.
Mile High's in the building.
That's for Pepper.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh.
Preseason talk, preseason conversation.
Your dog.
Rocking and rolling. Let's get the USA chants in there for Mile High. Let's go.
Fresh.
Get them USA chants in the chat.
It's food.
Mile High's in the building. Rachel, what's going on? Few friends hanging out for the preseason game before the schedules start up. It gets rocking and rolling for the games. Some friends popping in saying hi, just hanging out.
First time ever, the NFL kicks
What's going on, Rachel?
4-day opening weekend.
Football.
It all starts Thursday night with Ravens Chiefs.
We gotta show everybody who we really are.
Oh, I love it like this right now.
Game in Sao Paulo when the Packers face the Eagles. Sunday.
So easy to talk right now, hanging out.
All night. And on Monday, Rodgers.
When the season starts, I'm going to have all your names on there. When thousands of people start running in here, I can still click on your names and pull them up on front of the screen.
Thursday, September 5th.
We are living the dream, man. Monday Night Football.
Subscriber.
He's got it. Touched him. No! Give me everything you got. Everything you got.
We cannot wait for the 55th season of Monday Night Football to kick off September 9th. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, we're going to do it again. Take on Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers. Don't miss the first Monday night game of the year as a part of the NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV at 8 Eastern across our networks. Coverage.
How you feeling, Rachel?
Scott,
what's the weather like up there in Pittsburgh?
At 6 o'clock Eastern, and Aaron Rodgers healthy by all accounts and ready to roll. And the Jets are starved for a playoff appearance, and the 49ers are still stacked.
Get 1 out of 29.
And still the team to beat in the NFC.
Texas, a little out route.
Pass caught.
Gain of 2, gain of 3.
From Case Keenum, and Troy Hairston hauled it in for 3.
You see that opener we had last year. He goes down on the 4th play, and it's really a matter of keeping him healthy this season. You look at what the Jets have done this offseason.
Jets missed the playoffs for 13 straight seasons.
Certainly going to help Tyron Smith.
That's the longest active drought in the NFL.
They bring him in, John Simpson.
Aaron Rodgers was hurt in 4 plays last year.
A lot of
How will the Jets change this
line to protect Aaron Rodgers and a team that we expected a lot from last year, and we do once again coming into this year.
Here is Cam Akers.
There we go.
When he was healthy, he was really good for the Rams. Carries it his best year.
Texans have some good running backs out there. So do the Bears.
6 yards, 9 touchdowns. Fought his way back from one Achilles tear, and now he's doing it again after tearing it last November.
Pretty amazing that a guy at that position, really any position for that matter, but especially at running back, 2 torn Achilles.
Everybody put what cities you guys are in right now, just to see where you guys that are currently in here right now, where you guys are based.
They brought
just to see how crazy it is. We can all have conversation on different parts of the country.
The bell cow. And then you've got Dameon Pierce, who he's looked good this camp as well. Had a bit of a down season last year. So you've got those 2 guys, and then everybody else is just fighting for a spot. So this is an important game, as is all these preseason games, certainly for Cam Akers.
Josh Blackwell, who is fighting for a spot, came on to make that tackle on Cam Akers.
A lot of these guys are balling, too, because they're trying to find ways to make the team.
It's 2nd down and 10 with the ball sitting at the 40. You mentioned Joe Mixon, who has 1,200 scrimmage yard seasons in 5 of his 7 years with the Bengals. And now he's a Texan, got a 3-year contract extension from Houston. Keenum, good protection, and he finds Hutchinson. And Xavier is able to stay on his feet.
Hutchinson's been balling out here.
To the 42. Good protection, an 18-yard completion, and the Texans are moving the ball.
Yeah, this is really outstanding protection. You see Case.
What's going on?
Kind of relaxed with nobody even anywhere near him. And, what
Jeff Lee, you just got that membership that you wanted, baby.
A guy like Case Keenum, when you need him, won a fair amount.
Highs in the building.
The NFL, of course, we can't forget.
Now that's a lucky move.
In 2017 with the Vikings.
Well earned, well earned.
He's got 30 career.
Jeff Lee wanted that freaking membership, kept asking about it during the live stream, and there it goes.
Made 2 starts last year, threw for just 100 yards. They also have Tim Boyle on their roster, who was with the Jets.
Big time giveaways coming up during the NFL season.
We approach the 2-minute warning here in Canton. They've got 4 quarterbacks on the roster, but if everybody stays healthy, likely Stroud, Mills, and Keenum.
Screen.
Case picks it up.
Screenplay.
There's a nice spin, and Cam.
Oh, first down.
Another Texans.
Big time run to the 28.
Carl Jones Jr. was left grabbing at air.
Well, it was a great job by Case Keenum in order to field that snap that was low, and then you've got Cam Akers who makes somebody miss, turns what was really a bad play into a pretty good game.
2 minutes left in the half, and a first down for the Texans, much to the delight of C.J. Stroud. Yes, it's the 1st of August, but the reigning offensive rookie of the year is loving every second of it.
What a 2-minute warning.
Football fans wait all week for Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is football day. And not just a little football, a lot of football. And with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can watch the most.
Today's my son's birthday. I'm under hanging out with you guys.
That's an entire
long morning, obviously, hanging out with him, doing a bunch of stuff. We got one of those big-ass bounce houses out there in the grass.
All in one place.
Massive.
And that place?
We have a party every day. Tomorrow's an adult party.
Watch.
Decided to add that in because we had it for a few more days.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
We got Saturday's the birthday party, some craziness at our house.
It's bright, sparkling, with a burst of lemon.
It's basically Friday in a glass.
Tomorrow's Friday. That's right.
8 fresh stacks, infinite possibilities. Ritz Fresh Stacks.
Feel as if you're free from allergies and gravity. Live Claritin Clear.
Happy birthday, Mark. Jeff Lee was like, how do I get my membership back up?
Let me get this.
My high came in, gifted a membership, and that was some lucky shit right there.
You're too kind. I've heard that.
Unlimited 2%.
Subscribe.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
USPS Ground Advantage te da el advantage que tu negocio necesita.
There we go. We're getting ready to head back into it. 2-minute warning. It's 10-7. The Texans are up by 3 right now.
Entregas a tiempo. USPS Ground Advantage. Un advantage para tu negocio.
I got a 7, a 5, a 2.
Tonight we have
and like a 60-day-old
Bembere prawn suya grilled lamb and the pride of West Africa, jollof rice.
Immersive dinners with world-class.
Are you guys drinking anything right now?
Sapphire
Get some shots poured over.
That's yours.
No, we get these shots poured during the season when it's rock and roll. We take them shots throughout the year.
Coming up on the Allstate halftime, RC and Jason Kelsey's first half reaction.
There we go.
Adam Schefter's top stories around the National Football League. And welcome to Jason Kelsey to ESPN. Glad he'll be a part of Monday Night Countdown on a long list of players who have retired since last year. We'll give you a glimpse at some of the faces and names.
Rachel, how's those kids doing?
Officially. First down here for the Texans, up by 3 at the Chicago 29.
Wait until we do a Cowboys game on here. It's going to be crazy.
Keenum floats it. He's got Hutchinson, and he's got a first and goal.
There you go.
Inside the 10. A good
Hutchinson is earning that money.
A completion of 21 yards.
Hutchinson's out there from whatever quarterback's in the game, he's catching passes.
Whether it's Matthew Slater, what a player he was for the New England Patriots.
Bruin.
Pat Bryant officially retired. You see the names. And
Teddy Bridgewater played for 10 seasons already.
And a first here for the Texans with the ball at the 9. Where Troy slid in there was Bruin. Mr. UCLA. Here's Akers. Cuts back and a good carry. He's showing something here tonight.
What's the temperature where you guys are right now?
Some people miss.
Miami is blazing. We were 100 degrees today.
You know, the fact that he's able to put his
hot as shit. What's it like there where you guys are?
Make some cuts is really impressive. And this
are you
is
guys pushing 80s, 90s, and 100 degrees where you guys are
banged up they were last year. And you know, Bobby Slowick as a first-year coordinator last year, and then you got a rookie quarterback that they were a little bit conservative, and they tried to run the football, and they weren't particularly great at doing it. And then that put a lot of pressure then on C.J. Stroud on third downs to convert. I don't think they're going to get too far away from the running game, but I do anticipate that they'll open things up a little bit more than what they did a year ago, and rightfully so. I mean, what C.J. Stroud was able to do, he protected the football. Not only that, but he was a big play machine. I mean, it wasn't dink and dunk. He was driving the ball down the field, and he certainly played at a high level in some of the biggest games down the stretch.
Second down and goal. Keenum protected underneath. Touchdown. That's Akers.
There it is.
And Cam Akers is able to take it in after Chicago had called a timeout.
Quick 6.
Good drive. First one by Davis Mills at quarterback, and this one by Case Keenum. And after that long road back for Cam Akers, takes a knee.
Case Keenum, Davis both throwing touchdowns.
Got a touchdown.
Well, this was too easy, and it was the Cam Akers drive. But this route, you know, he comes out. It's an option route out of the backfield. It's not a particularly good route by
him. You guys got.
But just terrible coverage.
79 is nice.
They're playing, obviously, a lot of young.
89 is hot still.
Some things haven't been in.
Where I'm at 100 is freaking out of control.
A play on the film that'll be a
74 is nice.
Coaches defensively.
High snap at the.
We got a big storm heading now over water right now, heading our way.
1 yard, and now
hurricane is looking wild.
A guy who in 2019 at Florida State had 18 scrimmage touchdowns, which was second in the ACC that year behind Clemson's Travis.
So she loves the Cowboy cheerleader.
So they added him.
I think the whole world likes the Cowboys cheerleader.
Up to speed, talking about Cam Akers and
make the team out there, right?
Ryans has to let
boot camp.
His backup offensive players have been able to do here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And how much will we see of any of these starters? When you think back a few years ago, and Sean McVay with the Rams, he didn't play any starters in any preseason game, and they had a pretty good year. And so a lot of coaches are taking that same approach. And so, will we see Joe Mixon and some of these others? It's hard to say. I mean, Mixon has gotten a lot of carries over the course of his career, third most carries in the NFL since he came into the league, third behind Derrick Henry and Zeke Elliott. So, he won't need it, but
this music is a little wild, I'm gonna lie, for the NFL.
To bring in a guy who's a real thumper, who's been productive, and get a little bit more out of the running game to help out C.J. Stroud.
The kickoff is going to be returned from about the goal line. That is John Jackson.
This new kick return situation is interesting. I'm just saying.
Special teams coordinators told us, if you've got a uniform and you're a receiver, you're a running back.
Hey, Rachel, what's Sean up to?
Get a chance to return kicks during practice, and they're going to take the best one that they can get, as this one was returned out to the 28.
Yeah, that was close. We've seen a couple of them now. That one very likely would have landed in the end zone, so could have let it go. What's the
minute 44 to go in the first half?
They want to get a lot of these reps on film just so they can study
shotgun across the middle, tight end
themselves.
Here is a pass caught by Tommy Sweeney. Remember, if a kick,
hurry up offense right now, trying to march down the field, see if they can punch one in
the end zone. The ball comes out to the 30, and it certainly looked like that's where that ball was headed. He returned it to the 28 anyway, as Roschon Johnson is able to pick up first down for Chicago.
The guy who would have been really good as
you guys ready to close out the summer?
Kickers, because they make
need more time. I feel like I need more time in the summer. Like, shit is just going too fast.
Been great with this new kickoff rule as a kicker.
What a catch!
Nice catch.
But what a catch by Colin Johnson. He's got a touchdown in this game, and between that throw and that catch, ripping to Johnson.
Nice catch. Ran a 9 route down the sideline.
That's really good, and that's pretty good coverage there by Ford. I mean, he's locked up with him, and Johnson, he just, there are certainly, you see he goes up and makes a play on the ball, and we talked about Andre Johnson. Those are the plays that he made with the Texans, and now you've got Colin Johnson, who's making this play up that sideline, and just with good coverage goes up and
50 seconds ago.
And that's what these coaches are looking to see.
50 seconds ago.
Well, Colin
watching the first half
last year.
My son's birthday today.
20.
At halftime, I run over there and hang out with him for the rest of the evening.
And what
really appreciate you guys jumping up for the first NFL play-by-play. There's going to be a lot of people coming into our show, especially during the season. We're live tomorrow morning at 9:55. Make sure you guys are
on Rippin, able to unload for another first down grab as Dante Pettis, longtime NFL player, makes the grab for 11. Khalil Davis was coming with pressure on that one, but Rippin just got it away. First down.
I've been impressed with what Rippin's been able to do. He's got 2 incompletions, and both of those were drops. He's thrown some good balls.
Rippin and
touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
The Bears punch it in.
New subscriber.
And Rippin celebrates on his way down the field. A 22-yard touchdown strike to Tommy Sweeney.
I can't wait to see this kickoff situation.
Well, Tommy Sweeney, you're going to see him right here. He does an excellent job. It's a stick and go like we saw earlier, and just a lot of blown coverages and not carrying the tight end up the field, and Rippin once again delivering a good ball.
Rippin.
We're here for a little while right now.
This is just
hanging out.
Completions.
Till halftime. We still got 46 seconds to go.
Makes this
until the half is up. We are rocking and rolling.
They showed Keenan Allen celebrating. What an ad he is.
Tomorrow we'll be live at 8. Listen, tomorrow morning we're live at 9:55 in the morning. Make sure you guys are there.
Career high 108 catches last year.
We are rocking and rolling until halftime.
Put him with DJ.
Once halftime hits, when I close out. I'm going to hang out with my little boy over here for a little while and watch some football. It's his birthday, so I can't leave him hanging for the rest of the evening. Once this is over halftime, just want to jump on here for preseason game number 1.
In building.
Hang out with you guys, get used to the functionality here, some new stuff, some new equipment. When the games get started, we got a lot of other cool features I'm going to introduce to you guys. You guys have not seen yet.
My good friend,
there's a lot that's going to be happening.
There with him, and there's just not many that do it better than him in being able to create separation, understand leverage.
Jeff Lee, you're spinning the wheel tonight.
And how to get open, and I think his
New Mason Mobster back on the regular. You're spinning the wheel to see if you can make something happen tonight.
That year last year,
we're going to see if you win before we sign off right at halftime.
And they've got to be better, and I believe they will be with Caleb Williams.
Everyone's rooting you on.
DJ Moore really had to carry the load in the passing game, and now you bring in Keenan Allen, and again Odunze, who I really like from college. He could have gone to some teams and been the number 1 guy. He's going to be the 3rd guy here with a chance to be a really good player for a long time as well.
We've had 5 kickoffs tonight. The average return has been 20 yards, and the average starting field position is about the 25.5. Everybody will move as Johnny Johnson returns it for the Texans, and he's out to the 26-yard line.
This kickoff situation is definitely more interesting.
Left. The Texans offense will set up, and we'll see how D'Amico Ryans and company want to play it.
40 seconds left in the first half.
The biggest wins the Texans had over the offseason was keeping Bobby Slowick, their offensive coordinator. He had multiple head coaching job interviews. He stayed, and that means more development with him and C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, a lot of continuity. I will say, Joe, if it had been up to me, he wouldn't be the coordinator right now. I was pushing him for a head coaching job. He's going to get a job. Maybe it'll be after this season. Who knows? But talked to a lot of people who he's been on the staff with, and they have nothing but great things to say about him. He's got an awfully bright future, and what a job he did do.
Running it down for halftime right now. We got about 30 seconds to go.
Now he is showing.
We're going to spin the wheel right now for the first half.
Jay Taylor.
Jeff Lee, are you ready to go? Let's get you to spin the wheel. It's well deserved. We got to get it going.
And we are at the half.
Here we go right now. We're going to spin it just for you.
Houston shows no inclination to run a play, and this is going to be an entertaining first half with kickoffs galore, dynamic ones at that.
We're going to spin it just for you.
And a 3-point game. That's what the NFL is calling it. We're seeing it tonight, and we'll see it all preseason as everybody gets a feel.
I don't know what's going to happen, Jeff. I'm hoping that things work out for you. I don't know what's going to happen for the play-by-play. We hope that you win. We hope that you win. We will see right now. We'll see what happens. It's right in the center right now. I'm hoping that you get something. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to try.
It definitely hypes me up. For us to kick off the season tonight, it's an honor to be here at the Hall of Fame.
You just missed it, Jeff.
Excited to see our young guys.
You just missed it, Jeff. But don't worry, we're going to get you back rocking and rolling here. We're going to get you back rocking and rolling. You're going to get another chance to spin it again. Don't worry about that, because tomorrow morning we're live bright and early at 9:55. We'll give you another chance to spin that wheel. We will not forget it. But anyway, welcome back to the Mason Mob Show. I got to run. My kid is ready to rock and roll, watch some sports. His birthday is today. Got to get out here and see him. But, Jeff, we will give you another chance, another opportunity. I'm going to sign out. You guys enjoy the rest of the evening. It's the first time preseason is on. Football is back. I'm more excited than anything because I get a chance to watch some freaking football. And now it's better. I sit back. I got things I can put on except for Netflix and, sitting there watching some kid shows or Disney. Like, okay, I can't watch this anymore, right? Like, how many times can you watch Paw Patrol and Coco Melon and all this kind of stuff? It's time to watch football. It's back. I'm so glad to be here. You guys make it awesome. Just wait. It's only preseason, so obviously some of the starters, well, none of the starters are playing. As soon as the season starts and everybody's rocking and rolling, we're thousands of people, we're going to have a lot of fun for this NFL season. I look forward to seeing you guys as soon as we sign off right here. Leave a message on the show. You guys are great. I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your evening. Everybody in the chat, throw the dice in the chat right now. You guys make it great. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:55, bright and early in the morning. Until next time.